So we got you coming
Yeah.
through Southern California, going to be at the House of Blues of Anaheim on July the 25th. Pretty rad to go to a House of Blues level when just a few years earlier you were at the Constellation Room playing for a few hundred. Now you're going to be playing for a few
Yep.
thousand.
Yep. It is a great feeling, honestly. I know it's very generic because everyone says that, but honestly, for us, because every time we come to the US, everything gets a little bit bigger than last time. So for us, it's like in real time to the point where we're like, yo, last time we did like 700. This time we've got like 1900 or 2000. So it's very exciting in that sense that we get to play, for bigger audiences and bigger rooms. Even though we do like playing in the smaller rooms as well because it's very intimate, those shows. But again, this is also like super, super, super amazing feeling to just, see this all in real time.
It's amazing, man. Loving the new album. Want to dig into that in a little bit, but I imagine for the
Yeah.
set list for a headline show, you're going to be basically playing the new album and the last album in its entirety.
I mean, that will constitute to something like a 2.5 hour runtime. So I don't think that might be possible, but it's a mix of both. It's the obviously the familiar tracks from the first album, but we're also playing the newer one. So it's a perfect balance of both. And I mean, this is we've been playing this even before the release of the album. So we started playing shows in India and we started playing the unreleased tracks as well. And those kind of just made their place like they fit in very well with the whole the playlist that we have. So it's gonna be like the best of both worlds for everyone.
I can't wait, and a hell of a lineup you got together for this show too. Eco Landronis and Jagger Henry.
Yep. I mean, again, this is we did not have to like get down in this. It's all, the people around the show, it's management and agents and all who put this amazing lineup together. And I mean, we can't complain. This is just awesome to just, have so many amazing artists on the bill with us.
Just pinch me moment constantly.
Yep, yep, absolutely. It's the same when we're touring with BabyMetal as well on these shows. It's pinch me moment throughout. Every day I'm like, hey, these guys are on my playlist, and then I'm on stage with them singing a song that we've done together. So
Dude, I'm loving the
yeah,
new album, New Delhi, and I'm kind of curious if there was any carryovers
yeah.
from the last album or if it was all brand new material just written for the new album.
It is all brand new, all each and every song. You know, this whole the foundation was laid during our US tour, funnily enough, because we had a proper bus for the first time in the US. And I mean, that's when Karan started writing laying the foundation for the instrumentals during that period. And that's when we also started coming up with lines and everything. And then once we went back to India in 2023, once we were done with the touring, we took a break for like a month. And then immediately we were all in. So all the songs are new. There is no carryover. And we have nothing for the next album as well. So the foundation of that is again getting laid right now. Like Karan has started again with the, prepping the instrumentals and writing the riffs. We have all like, different ideas. We've started jotting them down. So yeah,
I love it, love it. It also seems like shorter songs compared to the last album. Was that a concerted effort, or is that just the way it shook out?
it's just the way like the natural progression of the song. So there is no formula that we follow, if that makes sense. What we do is we just let the music take the lead. So if it naturally feels like this is where it should end, it will end there. Same goes for the instrumentations, same goes for the melodies. There's nothing there for the sake of it. I mean, if there are songs that we feel would require, for example, the Indian instrumentations, we'll put that in. If it doesn't, then we just don't. So it's a very natural and the process is driven by the emotion rather than just having any formula.
I also love it. Feels
Yeah.
like there's a little bit more ear candy, more keyboards, and more different sounds explored on the new album.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a constantly evolving process and it's a sound that we all like. I mean, you have bands like, again, Baby Metal or Bring Me the Horizon who are using these hyper pop sound nowadays. And that is something that, again, like I said, it's on my playlist. I was listening to Limousine like 2 hours back because I just love the new album by Bring Me the Horizon again. So it is something that we all enjoy. And that's why, when we start making music, hey, let's try these things or whatever, just to, have that familiarity with us as well, because it's something that we just like.
I love it, and I'm probably going to butcher the title, but Bekhauf, is that how you pronounce the song with Baby Metal? I'm kind of
You,
curious how
yep.
that came.
So Bekhauf, I mean, it's almost there, your pronunciation, honestly, because it's kind of similar to the English bake off, you
Ah.
know, between two pastry chefs or whatever. But anyways, uh, it's a perfect blend of manifestation and just like, doing the right things, honestly, because we found out that, in their playlist, when Baby Metal plays a show, there's a playlist before they get on stage, obviously. So in that, they played the Nadan. So we were like, oh, they're aware of us. And then eventually what ended up happening was Koba Metal from Baby Metal, the producer, the main guy, he came and saw a show in Tokyo in 23. And that's where we were officially introduced. We met in person. He brought us a lot of gifts as well, a lot of Baby Metal merchandise that is still like we're still using it. So, and we all have been fans of Baby Metal anyway. So that was a good moment. We met. And then when we were writing this album, I remember when the whole instrumentals were done. Karan had done all of the things around it. And once the instrumentation was done, we were actually having a conversation with what type of vocals would go in. And that's during those conversations, we were like, hey, it would be fun if, Baby Metal can jump on this track because it just felt like something it will really complement the song on its own. And 2 days later, we just get a message, like Karan gets a message on Instagram from Koba saying that, hey, let's work on a track together. And he was like, hey, I've got the perfect track for you because it was so like, again, we just spoke about it 2 days back and it just happened out of the blue. So the track that you listen to is exactly what it was done when like Karan got done with the production and, the composition of it. The only thing that changed in the song was the Baby Metal vocal part,
Hmm.
essentially. Yeah.
And that obviously led to you going on the road and touring with them right now.
Yeah, true. And it's all trickled down to this, now this massive tour that we are on. We've got, again, Baby Metal is there. Then there is Black Veil Brides. Right now, we will be finishing the run with them, and then Ginger joins us, I think, from 5th, I'd say, yeah, 5th of July. That's when Ginger joins the tour. So, I mean, it's a very great experience. We get to, not only perform on the same stages, but get to learn a lot of things from all these veterans in the industry, obviously. And everyone is just a very sweet person. There are no egos, just compliments and good people around us. So it's a very good place to be.
Great working environment.
Oh, yes. I mean, because, when again, this is our first ever support. Before this, we had just done one song that was with Gajira in Netherlands. I think, yeah, it was Amsterdam. We played one show with Gajira. That was the only support experience we had. And those guys were very nice as well. I mean, we had a conversation with the guys. I listened to Gajira a lot as well. So, again, but we were like, hey, it's just what's it called? It's just one show, so everyone's nice. We were told like, oh, you're gonna be the support band, so kind of do not disturb the headliners, don't speak to anyone, just stay in your lane. And then it's the total opposite. Everyone's nice, everyone's very great to speak to, and just very encouraging overall.
Now that you've been to the US a couple times touring, is there anything you look forward to food wise or anything? You like, I got to get a hamburger or some Mexican food or anything when you're out in the States?
Yeah, actually, I eat a lot of Chipotle when I am here in the States. In fact, even the order is set. It's just double meat, no rice, beans, and two salsas, queso. That's it, perfect. And everyone's always surprised. "Really, you're still eating Chipotle, the same bowl?" He's like, "Yeah, it's good."
It's great.
Yeah. So yeah, but in terms of just like food, like we recently found out about Olive Garden. That was a great fun
Ah,
experience.
the endless salad
Yep.
bowl
Salad bowl and just the constant Parmesan on top. Just it was that was very fun.
and the breadsticks, unlimited breadsticks.
Bread, unlimited breadstick. The chicken masala is amazing. Spaghetti meatballs is great. So I mean, eh, I- we'll be glad. And we found out that it's a chain as well. So we all are happy with that.
Yeah, you can
So we can
go
find it
across the
everywhere.
country.
Yep.
One other tune I wanted to mention, I think my favorite on the new album, and again, you probably have to help me with the pronunciation, Daggebaaz.
Daggebaaz, yeah.
Can you tell me anything
Again,
about that tune?
what?
Can you tell me anything about that tune?
Yep. So Daggebaaz is again a song that we have written around, the whole. fake influencer system that is developed in general, where people have started, projecting a fake lifestyle, which affects other people who are viewers, right?
Mm.
It affects everyone's self-esteem to just like basically, and at the end of the day, everyone is trying to peddle you a product,
Yep.
which might or might not work. And it's the darker side of social media. You cannot obviously negate the entire thing because there's so much good also happening there at the
Right.
same time. So the darker side of it, that is the whole commentary. The song is a commentary about like how Daggebaaz, the word itself means betrayal, that they're just betraying you. They are only lined up with you and are speaking about these things that you feel so closely about for that cash in your pocket. And basically, your personal worth is way more than that.
Yeah.
No video or no reel or no TikTok is gonna determine your self-worth. It's very easy to just like, falsify all of these things and just make you feel bad about it. And you end up either spending cash or even if you're not spending money, you just end up feeling bad about yourself. So
Yeah.
it's a commentary that you by yourself are worthy enough.
I
You
love
don't
it.
need to fall for these traps. Yeah,
And
that's the
something
song about.
that needs to get out there too, man, because I think there are some
Yep,
people that are hooked on social media and that's their life 24/7 and it affects their mood
yep,
and state of mind and it's like booze
yep,
or anything else, you got
100%.
to regulate it.
Yep, yep. People used to think it's just drugs and alcohol before, but now we've got even worse problems. It is literally in our hands all the time. And I mean, we all go through it. It's not something like, oh, we are so immune to it, we are so above it. No, I doom scroll at times. I just find myself, oh, wow, it's been an hour. I'm just watching memes, you know?
Right.
So it's something that comes from us, if that makes sense, because we also face these things. That's why we write about these things, which we feel like should be spoken about.
Curious, do you have a favorite song on the album or is it too hard to choose one because they're all your babies?
It is kind of like choosing your favorite child. But for me, what stood out this time was the song Kismat because that is one track that this is again personally me because for me, I've done things a little bit different. The way I've sang on the track itself is a little bit different to what I do in general. And that's why it just stands out to me because I was like, hey, either this song's gonna work or it's just gonna drop. I don't think there's gonna be a middle ground for this song. So that is one track I'd say Kismat is one track that I am a little more biased towards because again, I got to try new stuff.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
And appreciate all your time. Won't keep it for too much longer. One last thing I wanted to hit you with. We are
Yeah.
an old school radio station. We do a feature called Mandatory Metallic every night at 10 p.m. And we had talked last time when you played the observatory in Santa Ana. And I remember you telling me that
Yeah.
you're a big fan of Saint Anger. And seeing that video for the
Yeah.
first time was kind of your introduction to Metallica.
Yep. And not exactly my introduction to them, but that was the song that for some reason worked for me. And I was like, this is so raw and so real that just I can appreciate now because I don't come from the generation where for me Metallica was the main inspiration. For me, it was your Slipknot and Lamb of God and Linkin Park. Those are the bands that influenced me. So that's why I said that. That say when I saw the video for Saint Anger, I was like, yo, that is sick. That's a real jail right there, real prison basically. Yeah. So yeah, it was Saint Anger at
Have,
that time and still is to some extent.
have you gone back and listened to the whole catalog or is that really your album?
Um, I actually became really fond of Master of Puppets and the Four Horsemen.
Ah.
Those two tracks, those two tracks, very good. I mean, I you can get your fix of Four Horsemen through mechanics as well. I, I'm not trying to stir up anything. I'm not trying to stir up anything. It's just I love both versions. I have taken no sides in this feud, which is absolutely not mine. But yeah. Both these two tracks have like obviously joined the ranks with Saint Anger and your Enter Sandman and Fuel.
And yeah, certainly
Just
Master of
slowly, yeah,
Puppets too. That song had a whole
yeah,
second life with Stranger Things.
yeah. It did, and that is so fun. And at the same time, you got to see when the gatekeepers were like, "Oh, these are fake fans," and Metallica is just like, "Hey, let them enjoy the music. Calm down." Yeah.
I love it. So if we had to play a song for Mandatory Metallica, which one would it be for you?
It will actually be Fuel because now it's stuck in my
Ah,
head. As soon as I said the name, I'm just like, give me Fuel, give me. It's in my head now. I'm gonna go and listen to it right now after this.
Beautiful. We'll play it on the radio for you. Jayant, thank you so
Yes,
much for
sir.
the time. Always a blast to talk to you and can't wait to see you out there at the House of Blues Anaheim.
Absolutely. We'll see you there, and thank you for your time as well, Mike. It was
Thanks.
really fun speaking to you.
Bye
Yeah,
bye.
perfect. Thank you. Bye bye.